We have just got into the Abu Simbel temple site now, past the ticket office. It's we took a flight here from Cairo, 2 flights actually, one to Aswan and then one to Abu Simbel from Aswan. Egypt Air, very good. Flights were pretty low cost, and the flights were direct in each case. The Egypt Air also offers a free bus from the airport to Abu Simbel itself, about 5 minutes trip. The bus has dropped us off, and they're going to wait there for 1 hour 45 minutes for us to look. We left our luggage on top in the bus, and we're coming back for it later. At the time of talking, it's the 3rd of May 2023, and the price to enter is $275 per person, 275 Egyptian pounds per person. As you walk from the entry barrier, this is the view you see along the path before you get to the temple itself. We haven't actually got our way back to go. We haven't got a ticket to go back to Aswan, but many of these people, I think they flew in here after a short visit of Abu Simbel. They're probably going to fly back again. But we don't actually have a ticket back. We're going to try and hop on a minibus somehow and get back to Aswan. So, as you're around the path, you see the site of Abu Simbel itself. I'm not going to tell you any history lessons about it. You can read plenty of it online. You know where you want to come to, don't you? Temperature now is 30 Celsius. Got the hat on, essential really, but there's a cool breeze, so it's not too bad. Pretty impressive. So what I learned today is that this thing is actually fake. Well, the actual statues there are real. They actually carved it from the original site across the waters there on the plains over there. The reason why is because they were building the dam and they want to increase the water levels, so they decided to move everything over here. They carved out the statues themselves, and then they built a fake dome around it and covered it with sand and whatever rocks or plaster it is, and faked the mountain of rock behind it. The same goes for the smaller temple over there, and that was moved from that point over there. En bas? Non, au-dessus dans la nuit. The temple is for King Ramses II, the guy on the second to the right. King Ramses II, and he's the representation of himself as different gods. That guy had a big ego. As we're going into the temple now.
Ma perché sanno che è una sfacchinata, sta sulla strada per un'ora.
All these things inside. We're told that every year, twice a year, the sun on the 22nd of February and the 22nd of October shines through the main door and lights those four figures there. One of them is King Ramses, the second to the one on the far right. No, the one on the second to the right, and the others are different gods. Oh, this representation of himself, victorious in battles and as a king or as a god. I can't believe how much someone who loved himself so much that they would force this upon other people to build for them. Incredible. Massive egos. It's one of the openings on the side as you walk in. It's like a labyrinth, different rooms. Kind of place you come to meet your death with the Medusa. A magical creature with hair made out of snakes and eyes that will turn you into stone. This kind of place I imagine she would come from. It's amazing. Some more rooms. Explore this one. So to the far left as you walk in. Sorry. More chambers. Probably some representation of the queens or something. I'm not sure. I won't bullshit anymore. But most of the facts I said was from the guide. carvings into the walls of one of the chambers inside the temple. This chamber is to the right side as you walk in. All the way around the wall, this chamber. The ticket price includes a guide, and you have different languages, different guides, different languages. And it's up to you if you want to use that or not. However, if you do use a guide, just give them a tip. I think something like 30 Egyptian pounds is very good. We decided to break up on the guide because he just has so much to talk about. And we mainly come here to take pictures. So broke off from that and set off on our own. Because here, with the 1:45 minutes the coach is waiting for you, there's not much time. It takes about 15 minutes to buy the ticket because there's a queue of people from the bus or coming for tickets too. And then it's a walking 5 minutes each way. So we're talking about 25 minutes of lost time. And so if you're listening to a guide as well, you become quite anxious that you don't have much time left. So this is the second, the smaller temple. Various figures outside, I don't know, probably his children or something, maybe himself. King Ramses II. Let's go in. So you can see the cuts in the stone when they sawed it up to lift it to this new site. And again, the dome is created, artificial dome, where they've plonked on maybe some original rocks to form the outer shell. More or less the same configuration, not so elaborate, not individual statues but carvings into pillars. Lighting has been neglected a bit more here. Maybe someone needs to change the bulb. And then it looks like they're putting some IKEA bulb in here. It's a bit too bright. You see the wiring coming through the walls. Not sure electricians will be very happy with the quality of that work. I think some kind of ducting as well. Jesus. Could be better. However, just as impressive. It's carvings thousands of years old into the wall, still survive to this day. Making this the second biggest business of Egypt, apart from the Suez Canal being the biggest earner for Egypt. Tourism, the second. You thought the royal family was making some money for the nation. Nothing compared to these guys, and they're dead 1,000 years already. Sometimes travel is about showing you've been there. Give you guys another angle of the whole site. It's like some shade over there. It's damn hot here. Very far south down here, so even hotter than Cairo. Seems to be some shade and some places to buy drinks and souvenirs there. There's some places to buy drinks and souvenirs near to the front as well, just in case you missed it. Hi guys, if anyone's looking for the ferry to Elephantine Island, it's near the Egypt Air office, and to see there is this building there, building around here, and this is what it looks like. You have to go down these stairs. This is from Aswan, the public ferry. Go down the stairs. Some take you to hotels, but there's a public one that you pay 5 Egyptian pounds for, and it will take you to the other side. Good luck. Still sailing the old-fashioned boats, taking the people across the river. This is what the public ferry looks like. The people, local people, take this ferry. They're not the ones going to the hotels. You need to know that on the ferry, men is sitting behind the back of the boat, and females need to sit at the front of the boat. That's how it is. We're off now. It's a very short distance to the other side. Maybe 300 meters, 400 meters. That's it really. Locals will pay 2 Egyptian pounds, and foreigners pay 5. That's fair. It's very low price and good service. Quite frequently it seems. 5 to 10 minutes. Plenty of sailing boats still on the waters. Ah, it's pretty. Staying at a hotel which is by the water, the boat says the private ones will take you directly to the hotel, like a taxi. Docking now. See what's the other side. Very picturesque, very relaxing actually. Nubian people are very honest, so don't expect to be pressurized or anything. Okay.